Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at this small desk from a company called DUMOS. I'll give you my initial thoughts and then we'll go ahead and assemble it. So this particular desk is 32 inches. There's multiple sizes available and different colors as well. One of the things that I like about this is the wood finish. It just looks really good. It doesn't feel cheap. On one side, it has this large compartment here so you can store books, magazines, or anything else you'd like. It's pretty deep. You should be able to fit quite a bit here. On the opposite side, you have a hook, which would be good for hanging headphones. Overall, this is a solid desk. It's sturdy. It has a minimalist design, but it still stands out. Now let's talk about the assembly process. Once you unbox everything, this is what you're left with. There aren't many parts here, which made this an easy installation. To get started, you'll take one of the sidebars and attach it to the side panel. And this does come with all the tools required, which is basically an Allen wrench and a few screws. So now that we've tightened this up, we'll take the other bar and attach to the top of the same side panel. Once you're done with that, we'll now attach the bars to the other side panel. I hand tightened everything at first, then went back and tightened with the Allen wrench. The next step is to screw in the second hole of the bars to the side panel. It's located right on the inner side, so we'll take our 4 screws and tighten them all up. Next, we'll take this small thin bar, which is where the back of the desk is going to be. Again, I recommend just hand tightening these at first, then going back to fully tighten with the Allen wrench. It's just going to make it easier in my opinion, especially when you're trying to fit the screws into the holes. It was tricky to get the top part screwed in, so I tilted the desk to get better access, and that did the job for me. Then you'll do the exact same thing with the other bar as well. Next, we'll take the hook and screw that in, and you can put it on either side that you'd like. After that, you'll screw in the storage compartment. All right, we're almost done here. Last step is to attach the wooden top to the base. This part was a little tricky to get the initial screws in. I ended up having to get underneath it to get everything lined up. Then I screwed the opposite side and I made sure to leave these loose so that it wouldn't be too difficult to align the remaining screws. To screw the sides, I tipped the desk over, lifted up the storage compartment, and then had easier access to screw these in. Once I had those in, I went ahead and tightened them all up securely with the Allen wrench. Then for the last step, I flipped it over and screwed in the remaining 2 screws. And that's it, we're done. I'd give the ease of setup about a 7.5 out of 10. You only need one person to set this up, and it took me about 20 minutes in total from unboxing to completion. So this was an easy setup. It looks great. It'll be a perfect fit for my laptop. I'm happy with it, and I think you will be too.